Welcome back. When members of Congress return next week from their 4th of July break, senators are going to go back to working on repealing and replacing Obamacare. While the legislators debate the finer points of the plan, Americans for Tax Reform President Grover Norquist, he's already been through it, he says there is really good news to the middle class that he's found. Liberal media not reporting it. He is with me now. Good to have you on the show, Grover. So you're saying massive tax relief. You're saying $700 billion in tax breaks? Is that what you found? Explain.
Well, the Senate bill reduces taxes by $700 billion over the next decade. Not quite as much as the House, but it's a good number. What's not being reported in the press is the number of those taxes that directly hit the middle class. Remember, Obama, when he ran for office and when he sold us Obamacare, said no one who made less than $250,000 a year would ever pay anything, not a nickel, not a penny, in higher taxes. In point of fact, quite a number of the Obamacare taxes directly hit the middle class. If your viewers ask themselves, do you have a flexible savings account for health care? 30 million Americans do. Obamacare has damaged and taxed those FSAs, flexible savings accounts. The Republican plan in the Senate ends that and stops the taxes on flexible savings accounts. If you have a health savings account, 20 million Americans do. The Obamacare taxes damage health savings account. There are millions of Americans who pay a penalty tax because they don't want Obamacare and chose not to buy it. So they paid $600 as an individual or $2,000 family of four for the privilege of not buying Obamacare, okay? That's a tax that is immediately gotten rid of by the Republicans. No more punishing people because they don't buy what Obama thinks you need to buy for health care.
The point is that Obamacare was so great. Why did 7 million to 8 million people say we're going to pay the mandate tax instead? If Obamacare was so fantastic, you know, they pay the tax instead. But, you know, there are other nickel and dime things that hit the middle class that the media did not focus on. For example, medical deductions and the like. I mean, so President Obama and the Democrats are really equal opportunity tax increasers hitting the middle class with this, right, Grover?
Well, and when you said it was nickel and dime, I mean, it's 10 million Americans were hit by Obama deciding to make it more difficult to deduct your medical care costs if they were more than 10% of your income. Now, rich people don't have health care costs above 10% of their income. Very ill, lower income, middle income people can get stuck with that. 10 million Americans were damaged by Obamacare's taxes to pay, quote unquote, to pay for Obamacare by taxing the sickest Americans.